Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Holy Plot. This is Liam, Jacob, and James together. Well, I'm not with them, which frankly I'm already over it. We watched the new episode of Invincible. Spoiler alert, I think it's safe to say that we all really liked it. This is weird because it felt almost like a two-parter.
It was like a bottle episode mixed with some like actual plot growth in the back half. It was very interesting.
And they even rolled the credits at one point. I was like, wow, that was really fast. And I looked down, it was only halfway done. Anyway, it was good. So I think we can sort of divide and conquer here. What did we think about the Alan stuff?
I thought Seth Rogen did a great job.
I thought he did a great job.
That's Donkey Kong.
Full spoilers, I was pretty shocked with where it went. Like, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, dude, he got his shit rocked. I thought he was like a major character. I doubt he's dead, but damn.
This could be another, like a fake out.
Well, yeah, he's alive, which I thought was cool.
Well, unless...
Except for they turned off his life support at the very end.
Yeah, Optimus Prime, man. I was suspicious.
Peter Cullen, that was cool.
Viltrumite against Viltrumite.
I was suspicious of that guy.
So that
from the
was
start.
Optimus Prime.
That
sounded
Optimus
exactly
Prime.
like him.
Yeah, I thought it was... One of my favorite things about the show is that something will happen, like, half a season ago, and then it'll just, like, reappear. And just like with no announcement, like
all the Mars stuff. All the Mars stuff.
Yeah, the Mars stuff is like connected to like one scene in season 1, and it's like this entire arc. And I'm really loving that. I'm glad the show is not focusing on some of the stuff I was concerned about in the first episode, but it's like wider, Invincible, just a lot of character work all the time.
I was not like the biggest. I'm not gonna say I wasn't the biggest fan. I just wasn't super enthusiastic about episode 1. This felt like a real return to form. This and episode 2.
Yeah, very much
like
so.
the whole thing with Alan at the end getting ripped to shreds. That felt straight. That flashed me back to like the Guardian scene, which I think we even mentioned in our first review as something we kind of missed.
Yeah, it was lacking that punch.
Yeah,
I enjoy that all their alien stuff is like zany and out there and doesn't take itself too crazy seriously, but just serious enough for you to not totally break your suspension of disbelief. It's like a fun kind of comic book goof, and the Alan stuff was that in spades. So you always like to see that.
It made the Viltrumites terrifying. Like, you know, you see Omni-Man.
Yeah, for sure.
And Omni-Man is, of course, terrifying with all that whole Chicago fight. But just to see that this is how just a typical Viltrumite acts, they just like 3 of them can just rush somebody as powerful as Alan and just take him out. I was like, dang, these guys are just going to be a constant threat.
Yeah, I like how Alan's species are like a revolt movement against the Viltrumites.
It's a failed one, too.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
And then there's kind of the second half of the episode, which gets more into kind of the typical, Liam, exactly what you said, which is focusing on this circle of characters that we've come to know, instead of getting too deep into plot. I thought we got a lot of that with Mark and with Debbie, and I thought for both sides it was fantastic.
Yeah, Debbie is slowly becoming one of the better characters in the show. Some of those scenes are just like straight from someone's life experience. They're very raw. They're very
real.
And I was
as a child of divorce, I was like, damn, this is some real shit out here.
Yeah.
No, that was pretty vivid, and I'm really enjoying that. I think when this show slows down and just does character work, it's a lot better than some of like the big plot. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I was really enjoying like in these past 2 episodes, Mark with his mom, Eve with her mom and dad. I'm really enjoying stuff like that in season 2, and I just kind of want them to keep doing more of that, which I think is what the end implies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we want to get there?
Yeah, let's get there. Let's get there.
All right, full final Hail Mary spoiler alert.
The way we're talking
you
about it,
psychopath.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Yeah, Omni-Man. Omni-Man's here.
Hello, son. It's been a while.
Damn. First of all, I knew that whole thing was spooky. And it kind of makes sense when you think about it, because how would this alien who spent like his whole life to get to Earth know that Mark has like this childhood obsession with Wizard Dog or whatever he's called?
Mark Grayson, I need your help.
Like that's an immediate tip off that like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you guys didn't get that?
No, I didn't get that.
Omni-Man like
Yeah, it's because
abused-
Omni-Man knew. Yeah. I'm just a
Okay.
galaxy brain genius, dude. I'm catching all this stuff.
That's so cruel.
But I think here's my take on it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I think that Omni-Man has changed his ways. I think
he's
we're going
trying
to see an Omni-Man. I think we're going to see an Omni-Man redemption arc. I think that like the reaction that the bug people have to him versus what Alan's species had to the Viltrumites, because it doesn't seem like he's ruling this planet as a Viltrumite.
Yeah, for sure.
The Viltrumites clearly don't know where he is or what his deal is. We saw that with the fight with Alan. I think he's gone AWOL. His fight with Mark is like his canon event moment. I really, my prediction for this season, or at least how it's going to end, I think we're going to have Omni-Man come back to Earth, at least try to reconcile with Debbie, maybe fail, and then I think we're going to see Mark, Omni-Man, and Alan take on the Viltrumites. That is my lock. If I'm right about that, you owe me 1 trillion subscribers.
My take
That's
on
my
this is that I do think that's going to happen. We're absolutely starting to lay the groundwork for Omni-Man to see more of a sympathetic side, which is already there in season 1. Not that he's not kind of a psycho, but there's little kernels of it. And I think that's going to happen eventually, but I don't know about the end of season 2. Because they have said this is going to be like a 7 to 8 season TV show. So...
maybe not by the end of season 2. I think at the very least, Omni-Man's going to come back to Earth by the end of this.
I think
sure.
What's going on is I think maybe he's trying to appeal to Mark's humanity, like how you maybe talk to a small child, or I hate to say it, but like a pet, where you kind of baby talk him, and maybe this is his way of trying to olive branch, but his ultimate goal is still to get Mark on board with for what he thinks is a higher calling.
And I think the way this is going to bleed out into the rest of the show is we have the multiverse stuff still in play, and I think those characters seeing when Mark tries to reconcile with Omni-Man and vice versa, when Nolan and Mark start to get along, people's hair is going to stand up on their back because of what they've seen in other universes happening.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's going to punish Mark really bad for trying to be with his dad, and that's also going to cause an arc for Mark to go on.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of potential here.
The whole world's gonna say like, this is a villain. This guy tore apart Chicago, and you're trying to still have a connection with him. It'd be
And then all the multiverse people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, well I've seen when the two of them team up. It's never good news."
Oh yeah, Megamind probably is gonna think that.
So
I forgot about Megamind.
Which I want to speak to that really quick.
I know we were reluctant with the multiverse angle.
Less so now.
Not we as in us three. Maybe not you, viewer, but in that case that you are, I think we should try to give it a chance. Because I think we're going to go a pretty cool direction with it. I do.
Well, here's what I think about that. I was just worried that it was going to take up all the room from exactly what we got in this episode, which is what Liam said, still focusing on this circle in this world of characters. And I thought it was going to remove a lot of good character drama for like multiverse plot crap. That's not what we got. These 2 episodes were insanely character focused. And we didn't do a review for episode 2, but that was also fantastic. I would probably give these 2 a 9. I was really happy with how character focused they were. It makes me more willing to see the multiverse stuff that they want to do.
I gave the first episode a 7. I think I'd probably give the second episode an 8. I would give this one a 9. I'm gonna go with James here. James gang.
All right, fair enough. I think these are really good. Like I think we're back. We're back.
Very much.
And that's
It's like we
tragic
never left.
because we got 1 episode left before we go on hiatus for like 2 to 5 months.
I forgot about that.
So
man.
let's enjoy this last
That
episode.
soon?
And that's all I
That's
got.
crazy. Oh yeah. Bye bye. 9 out of 10. Bye bye.